message. Be swift about it. Be swift about it. Back in pieces.
Nothing can hide from the light.
Deserved. On to the next target.
Sense of powerful in range. veiled. The trees cry out as the light essence is drained to fuel the legion's defenses. We must strike before the defenses reach full power. Plant a seed of ruin near its structure, and it will be crushed as the seed sprouts. Hurry, hurry! Demon before it calls forth more vile cry.
Congrats.
Hey, thanks. That's 2 out of 3. The garrison quests that give you XP are super annoying when not everybody has them.
Right.
Those freaking invasions are awesome for leveling. Holy crap. I didn't even realize I was leveling that fast.
I know pretty much nothing about.
Well, if you've got anybody that's doing, or if you have any teams that are doing 100 to 110, find those invasions and go do the invasion objectives.
Yeah, I don't even have this expansion yet. I know pretty much nothing about it.
Ah, yeah. You got a ways to go then.
A long way. So Could you solo this stuff, or do you need to be having other people around to...
So the invasion stuff is actually kind of... I don't know, maybe it's because I'm bad, but it's kind of hard for sub 110s that are geared out. So I kind of have to stay back towards the back, and like some of them where there's like a giant elite and that's the objective of the world quest, those are harder to solo than just kill a bunch of mobs and then kill another mob that spawns.
Right.
In this expansion, I've really struggled trying to solo a DPS character because I feel like I almost die every encounter, and I don't know if that's just because I'm terrible at the game because I try to play so many different classes, but I always end up going back and playing tanks because tanks are freaking indestructible in solo content mostly.
Yeah. And I saw before you got a something about a helm for your class hall or something.
Yeah, so in Legion you have there's a class set you can get, a set of gear.
Right.
So you have to so hitting 110 is that achievement gives you your helm, and then you get the rest of the gear by getting reputation or other achievements in the expansion. It's essentially, I think it's level 800 gear, depending on which achievement it is. So, I mean, it's for a fresh 110, it is actually pretty good gear. My gearing strategy is pretty much going to be jump into as many world quests as I can, because those scale, or they seem to scale with your item level, and they'll eventually get you pretty well geared. That's how I've geared my other characters without having to do dungeons.
Right.
The problem I have now is I now have a tank and 3 DPS at 110 ready to do dungeons, but I don't have a healer on my healer account.
Yeah, okay. Yep. Yeah, I saw someone on the forums the other day talking about the fact that they'd freshly hit 110, but they weren't ready to do two instances yet, basically, so...
Yeah, I saw somebody post a video about like showing how they were failing at dungeons and stuff, and I was like, yeah, I can imagine, especially if you don't have heirlooms. And what's been kind of a struggle in this expansion is a lot of the gear that comes off of quests is better than the heirlooms, but I kept the heirlooms for the XP boost.
Yeah, you'd want to do that, I imagine. Until you're at 110 anyway.
Yeah, exactly. Then I can start swapping all that stuff out. I also have to come up with, I think I'm going to need 3,000 order resources on one of my characters that already has the level 40, so I can start getting that bump too for the artifact knowledge.
Yeah, that's what I was going to ask about. What is artifact power? How do you get it? Is it it's another leveling mechanism? Is it like, do you know what AA is in EverQuest, that sort of idea? I have a vague idea of AA, but I think, yeah, it's that kind of... It's designed to be a time sink and a grind, and the catch-up mechanism is amazing. It's really, really good for people who are just getting into the expansion like today or tomorrow. The catch-up mechanics are great, but if you're playing the expansion every day since launch, you're throttled a good bit to kind of keep everybody on a little bit of the same playing field. So the hardcore raider that's playing every day and grinding all the AK or AP that they have, or they can possibly get every day, they're not going to be much more powerful than your casual person. They're obviously going to be more powerful, but not leaps and bounds. They're not going to be like a whole raid tier ahead of you. Right.
But essentially, world quests and just about anything can drop a token that is artifact power. Like this little Valiant's Glory that I've got that you'll probably see in a second on the stream, and the artifact knowledge is a mechanic that you spend time and order resources to learn. The higher arcane knowledge you have, the more it's a multiplier for what you get for artifact knowledge or artifact power. So if I have right now I'm at AK 1, which means this artifact token that I get when it drops is really low in artifact power, so it's only 20 here. Well, at artifact power 40, it's like it's like a million multiplier. It's really it's a huge boost to how much power you get per token. And what that artifact power actually does is it unlocks essentially a spec, but there's only one tree for your artifact, so you can get bonuses to spells and other things based on your artifact. Like you have this tree that you can click spells on, and once you unlock all of these, then you have another quest on the Broken Shores to go unlock another 4 talents on it. So you're spending arcane, or you're spending artifact power on these talents.
Right. Okay. I saw you at the beginning of the things before you had this hot on you or something like that. That's just a high-level shaman ability, is it?
A hot on me.
Was it called Ancestral Guidance, or?
Oh, that's it's a DPS boost for elemental shaman.
Right. Okay.
Yeah, it's just a cooldown.
Yeah, I've got some sitting at 85, but I haven't played them since Pandaria, basically.
Yeah, I have always loved Shaman since the early multiboxing days. They've just always been... Elemental has always been so much fun. So I've kind of stuck with them. And, man, playing those Hunters with Mirai, oh my god. Just steamrolling content makes me want to roll another set of Hunters.
Yeah.
It's just so ridiculous.
I'm playing 5 Hunters at the moment. I've got them to 78 or 9 today, so...
Oh, that's right. You were going through and doing the achievement stuff. That's awesome.
Yeah, they just rip through everything.
The river survives. Greetings, tribe. Just as the river.
And with the heirloom neck and exhilaration, you can take a little bit of damage.
Yeah, I actually have my panic button set to hit my heirloom neck for the heal, and then my astral shift, which is kind of like a brief shield damage reduction, and then I start healing myself.
Yeah. So what was healing you then?
I'm not sure.
You had all these healing numbers floating up the middle of the screen.
Oh, let's see. That's all damage there on the right side. Healing should be on the left side. I wasn't paying attention. Oh, I may have been, because I was in I used my Ascendance. May have been healing me. I don't remember if Ascendance heals you or not.
Right. That might have been it. So this is just normal questing? This is just normal quest you're doing now, or?
Yeah, this is just normal stuff. Kind of like the campaign, where you're just completing all the zones.
Right, yep.
Yeah, the cool thing about this expansion is the ability to go and do whatever order, the zones, whatever order you want. That was really cool.
And they scale, do they, or?
Yeah, everything scales, the entire expansion. So, I started out in, if you look at the world map, I start out in Azuna, and I go clockwise from there. So I do Azuna, Velshra, and I'm in High Mountain now. Because I've been doing the, if I didn't do any dungeons, or if I didn't do any of the invasion stuff, I'd probably be hitting 110 somewhere in Stormheim, and then Suramar is the 110 only zone. And then once you finish Suramor, or before you finish Suramor, you can actually come over here to the Broken Island and do world quests and stuff there. That's how you actually do more of the campaign stuff.
Right.
Yeah, that was Ascendance healing me. I see it now.
Yeah, yeah. Right in the middle of the screen it comes up.
Oh, I lost one.
So what tank do you have ready to go with this with these three?
Well, what I actually spent from 1 to 100, I actually used a Paladin tank, but I have a DK Paladin, and a Bear that I could use with this team relatively easily that are all geared out for tanking. At least moderately geared out. The Bear is probably the best geared.
Right. Yeah, because I have a team that's 1 Paladin, 4 Shamans that I played a lot during Lich King and Cataclysm, so I should probably get them set up again.
Yeah, I have a team of Shaman that's kind of spread out because I leveled them and played them a lot during Lich King, but then I kind of split up the team when I stopped multiboxing for a while. So when I started over multiboxing about a year ago, I guess, I started a brand new Shaman and Paladin team.
I'm a little worried that everything else is going to seem very lackluster after playing 5 Hunters, though.
Oh, it totally is. It's not gonna. Yeah, it's gonna be completely different. It's gonna feel so slow. Because even this feels slow, even though I know it's not.
The river provides.
There we go.
We must assist and why before it is too late. Before it is too late.
Have you come to trade?
Oh, that's around 110.
Yeah, that's all 3 at 110 now. So now I can actually go start swapping out and see what kind of gear I actually have.
And this is the new Dalaran in Broken Isles or whatever, is it?
Yeah, this is the new Dalaran.
Which looks very much the same as the old one.
There's some very, very slight differences, but yeah, it's very similar.
Do your duty. Show.
Champion. The Skyfire is about to embark on an urgent mission.
We are all that knows the pain.
Follow me. The Skyfire is just about ready to leave.
King's honor, friend. King's honor, friend. Go with honor, friend.
Hey, there's the world quest showing up. Awesome.
Light bless you. Greetings. Well, I am helping.
My goods are crafted with great care. My goods are crafted with great care. May your days bring you joy. You are in for a treat. Travel safe. Looking to buy? Farewell. See you again soon. My goods are crafted with great care. Farewell. Farewell. Looking to buy? Travel safe.
Quickly! Quickly! On your way! Don't waste my time! Don't waste my time! Go! Go! Go!
knows the way. If we do not meet again, die well.
Alright, now I can actually go buy the AK-40 book for my Shaman.
What's that book do?
So, if you don't have a character at Arcane or Artifact Knowledge level 40, you have to talk to this NPC in your class hall, and you have to spend order resources to train it up, and you get one level at a time, and it takes like 4 hours per level. It used to take days per level, but once you have a character that has it at level 40, you can go buy this book for 1,000 resources. That'll teach an alt level 40 instantly.
Right. Okay. And how do you get order resources?
By doing world quests.
It's just another currency that
Yeah.
drops all the time, basically.
Yeah, so it's more from doing world quests, and you can get bonuses. Like you can have a follower that you would send on order class or class hall missions. You can have a follower, like I have this one follower that has. Let me see if I can find it. Where is he? Oh, there he is. So he has tokens or trinkets that gives a bonus. So when I have this follower with me out when I'm doing world quests, when I complete a world quest, I get 50 order hall resources, 50 gold, and another 25 gold. So just by going out and doing world quests, I'm getting world quest rewards, which are either artifact power, gold, or gear, or order resources. I'm getting them passively just by having this guy with me.
Right.
Why can't I trade it? Do I have to mail it? That's going to be dumb.
Is it because they're on different servers?
I guess it's because it wants me to prompt. It wants the prompt for me to make sure that I'm okay with doing the non-refundable thing. Yeah, so when we, now if we look at my artifact, we can see that I have 9 ranks purchased now, and I'm at artifact knowledge level 40, which increases artifact power gains by 4,000,000%.
Right.
Which is going to be awesome for the first few, the first several tiers of, or the first several talents are going to come really fast.
That's a 40,000 multiplier.
Yeah, it's awesome. And also Suramar, the zone Suramar that you get at 110. Oh god, I've got to turn that thing off. There's a zone in Suramar. This entire zone, almost everything is rewards you in artifact power. There's like no gear in this entire zone, and there's something like 350 quests. It's all artifact power.
Wow.
Alright, let's do some world quests now. Alright, we're going to Azuna.
I am honored. How may I help?
So the world quests, when you do these, are these emissaries. So like right now I have 3 emissaries because I've never done any. So there's Quarter Frondus and Azuna, these different factions, High Mountain, and then that's Dreamweavers. So they send you to a zone. You have to do 4 any 4 world quests for that faction, or that count for that faction. And once you do those, you get a turn-in to go towards that faction leader, and you get a big thing of arcane power or artifact power, and you get a chest that will have something in it, whether it's gear, a legendary, or more artifact power, or gold, or resources. So it's always beneficial to do your emissaries every day. And hopefully I'm not going to get my ass kicked by these world quests.
Well, you've got a tank now, I guess.
Yeah, I guess I could pull a tank in. That's true.
My spies have brought me
What's the self-healing like on the Guardian at 110?
Oh, it's great. So you have... it's essentially rage-based because it's the ability, I can't remember the name of it. It converts rage into healing hot for you. On top of... And that I usually only use as a secondary thing because it consumes so much rage. But yeah, it's... The passive self-healing you get just by being in bear form is stupidly ridiculous.
Yep. I see the Ascendants there now.
Yeah. I actually have that built into my DPS rotation, so it just uses it every CD, every time that I can. It's really great. This might have been a mistake.
Those Earth Elementals last for a good length of time these days. I don't remember them being that long.
Yeah, they also aren't chained to a totem, so they'll follow you around like a pet. I'm stuck in combat some way. I have no idea what's attacking that shaman.
And how are you healing? Are you just doing self-healing, or are you...
Yeah. Well, what I'm doing is I'm just having the other... All the shaman assist the one that needs the healing, and they're just casting their fast, expensive heal.
Yep.
I must have glitched something when I did the knockback, the thunderstorm.
You probably want to get out of... Oh, there you go. That might be it.
There we go. Now I'm out of combat. Holy crap.
southern coast is safe.
Yeah, so that before you saw me use a artifact power thing that was like 20 artifact power, this one is now 9.4 million.
That's a huge difference.
Yeah, so now I have, let's see, how many do I have unspent? I have enough artifact power now to learn 27 traits. That's enough that I'm going to go select all those traits.
That's insane. But you've got to get one character up to artifact to AK-40 or whatever first.
Yeah, and you also have to get one character to do the flying achievements, and you'll have it unlocked for that BattleNet. What's annoying is some of the, like the Druid class hall you can fly in, but you can't fly in this one, which is annoying. You go look up and see actually what order you're supposed to buy all these in.
So some of those look like the same icons as your normal spells, so they're variations on them or making them better, that sort of thing, are they?
Right. So, like, this one is, each time you cast Lava Burst, the remaining cooldown on the Fire Elemental is reduced by 2 seconds. Increases damage dealt by Flame Shock. Like, the first one you get is usually some kind of ability that's on a short timer, like a 1-minute CD, that does something cool. Like, this causes the next 3 lightning bolts or chain lightnings to be instant and deal 200 increased damage. So if I need to AoE something down really fast, I pop that and I just spam chain lightning. That one. And so now I've unlocked this one, which is previously this used to be a like the last tier talent that you could get in your artifact, and it had 20 levels, and it would just increase your damage by a certain % every level you got. Now what I need to do is I need to go do the Broken Shores quest line to open up the other 3 talents, or the ones that'll show up down here. So I have to do another short quest, and I don't know. I haven't done any of my Class Hall campaign yet, so I probably have to go do all of that stuff too. But at least for now, I've got all my talents, and I've got some increased damage there, so that should help tremendously. That was pretty amazing to get one world quest and get all 27 or all of my talents.
I am honored.
It almost looks like it might be worth leveling a character up solo before leveling up a boxed team.
I did that just because I never multi-boxed the start of a new expansion. I always like to go through the content solo because I usually like to do a little raiding. But I mean, in your case where you don't even have the expansion yet, it may be worthwhile to get one character into the expansion and getting all of that stuff, you know, working, because some of it does take a lot of time. You have to grind some reps. Some of the reps are kind of a pain in the ass to grind. You have to do a lot of the going and finding the treasures that are spread across the zones. That can take a little while. But the time it will save you when you're leveling from 100 to 110 will probably be worthwhile, in my opinion.
Yeah, that's sort of what I was getting at. It looked that way from what you were doing. So.
Yeah, and this is the first team that I've got at 110. Everything else I've done solo, so this is kind of me learning as I go as well, and seeing this catch-up mechanism on a boxing team is incredible. It's awesome. We need to go see if somebody's doing the weekly. There's also still like a weekly raid, our world boss, and those are pretty cool.
This is the boss that I saw the monk video of the other day.
Yeah, the monk video, 5-boxed it. That was crazy.
It looked like his health wasn't changing at all, almost.
Yeah, I think between passive healing and I don't even know if he had a healer in his team, but yeah, that was pretty impressive. Usually on this realm, I guess it's probably because it's still kind of early for U.S. times. You can usually find and just get in here and tag somebody doing the quest.
So you're just waiting there at the entrance for other people to turn up, are you?
Yeah, well, I just created a group, so maybe somebody else that's doing it on other realms will also use it. There's this quest, add-on rather, called World Quest Tracker or World Quest Grouper or Group Finder, something like that. And essentially what it does, it'll search cross-realm for people in the Group Finder if you go actually into the interface for these pre-made groups, and it'll look for people doing that quest. And if other people have the add-on, it'll automatically group you with them.
Yeah, I've seen the add-on.
Oh, it looks like we're going. And I am instantly dead.
That's a lot of people, though.
Yeah, it's it filled up really quick. I'm just gonna stand here and heal myself. And the screen gets kind of fuzzy like you're drunk in game in this boss. It's really kind of weird.
Reminds me a little bit of the rifts in Rift. You ever
Yeah,
play that?
yeah. Oh, I got one dead. Oh shit, my first legendary. Look at that. Second quest, second world quest I did, I got a legendary. Freaking crazy.
Grats, I didn't even see it. But...
Yeah, I didn't either. I just saw it. I just looked down and saw the orange. That's awesome.
Oh, there it is, yep. So what eye level's that?
I believe it's 970 because it's the new one. Yeah, it's 970 now. The old ones were 940, and you can get a quest to upgrade them, but anything that drops new now is 970.
That's a huge upgrade.
I should probably res that other shaman.
So you can't do that boss again for a week, or till the weekly reset, or whatever.
Right. Well, and it'll spawn the well, next week it'll be a different world boss most likely. They rotate.
Right.
My gear is so bad the 970 doesn't really take much of a dent out of my low gear score or item level. That's funny. It's only 796. I think I've got to be 800 before I can do heroics, or 815. Could probably go buy PvP gear or the crafted set. That would probably help a lot. The other thing you can do is when you're doing world quests, like I'm doing this Quarter Ferondus Emissary, which means just do four world quests in Azuna. Well, this world quest is for the Wardens, and the Wardens is actually one of the harder reps to grind up because you only can get Wardens rep through doing the Wardens world quests. And there's usually the emissary is there's also an emissary for Wardens as well, but it's not like you can just go do world quests and get them passively, get rep. So I can double dip my rep by getting a Warden's rep for doing the world quest here, as well as making it count for the Ferondus emissary. Oh, damn it, is some... What the hell? Oh, there it is. Okay. That was weird.
Danger will surely rise again.
Are you actively managing your, is it Maelstrom it's called, or do you just have a rotation and just use that?
No, it's in the DPS rotation. Same with the Ancestral Guidance and the Ascendance. Yeah, both of those CDs are all just in the rotation. Just because I don't want to have to manually think about firing those, which is, it's good and bad. It just means my burst damage isn't really very bursty unless I'm starting a fight that I haven't, where my CDs are up for sure.
Oh, I try and do the same thing. Try and put everything I can in the rotation.
Yeah, it's probably not a good idea to try to do a PvP World Quest, even though I'm on a PvP server. Oh, that feeling when random greens are better than what you're wearing. That's gonna suck. Oh, nice. Redosaw is hosting me. Thanks, man. Now let's see if I can avoid the Rogue and Shadow Priest.
Yeah, I noticed your viewership popped up there.
Fucking warrior. God damn it. Motherfucker. That's what I get for trying to PvP as a fresh 110.
Chewed you up.
Yep. That's what you get for leveling on a PvP server. Alright, so I'm going to go find another world quest to do, because even though that one would be awesome, I'm going to get my ass kicked.
I'm going to drop out of chat. I might watch for a bit longer, but thanks for answering my questions.
Yeah, no worries. Talk to you later.
Catch you later.
Scrippa, no worries, man. It's just part of the PvP server fun, man. I probably should actually be running my tank with this team, so I would get pulled over to a PvE realm while I gear up, but oh well. I've certainly done my fair share ganking that I feel completely confident that I totally deserve that. Yeah, there was a rogue and a shadow priest over there too. That the shadow priest must have been PvE because he dotted me up, and it was crazy. My health just dropped really fast, and I hovered over him, and his rank in his guild was 905 plus class. So I bet he was a raider. Oh, I guess that's true. You can't get 905 without raiding.
We will not forget your aid this day, champion. The wardens are in your debt.
I always fly away with repeater on. It never works out for me.
Can I assist? I am an assist. The stars guide me.
Oh, look at that. It's a shitty legendary, but it's a legendary. That's 2 legendaries since I hit level 110.
Till next we meet. Illuminate your path.
One character over 800 now. Alright, where to next? Let's do Legion Assault. I've already done that, so yeah, well, I guess we have to wait. Alright, so High Mountain it is. Hey, Payne, what's going on? So I just hit level 110 on these 3 Shaman, which are the DPS portion of what is, or what is the actual 5-man multi-boxing team that I did, started about a year ago. I started a Paladin and 4 Shaman and Paladin tank, leveled them up to 100, did some like kind of screwing around stuff, and then mostly I've been playing solo this expansion. So now I have these 3 Shaman at 110. I have the Paladin that was originally leveled up with them at 110 as well and geared out for tanking. I also have a DK tank I could use that's somewhat geared out, mostly geared for DPS though, and then I have a relatively geared out bear. I don't have anybody over 900, but my bear is just sub 900, so I just need to level a healer now. Unfortunately, I didn't level my 4th Shaman with this 3 DPS team because I guess I was just being lazy. Looking back, I totally should have, because now I have to level either another team with a healer or I have to level solo, and that's going to be annoying, especially to level as a healer. So yeah, 110. I've got 2 legendaries down so far, and I've only done 1 emissary. I haven't done any of my class hall stuff. I'm artifact knowledge level 40 because I have it on several other alt characters. So I'm getting a artifact power at an insane pace, which is awesome. I've only completed Azuna and Val'Shara. I've just barely started High Mountain, so I actually have High Mountain, Stormheim, and Suramar to do, as well as Broken Island. I need to figure out, once I get done with my emissaries, I need to figure out if I can go to the Broken Shore and just unlock my new traits there, or if I have to do my entire Class Hall campaign before I can do that. I don't remember. I've never... This is the first time I've had fresh 110s that haven't done the Class Hall campaign before unlocking those new traits, so that'll be something I have to figure out. Oh, and now it's time for one of my favorite quests in the entire game these days, now that we have flying. The Kirin Tor quests, where you have to go land in the bubble. I love these quests now. Free stuff. So easy. I should multi-box 101 Twinks. Is that the new Twink bracket, is 101? That sounds interesting. What's the benefit of multi-boxing or 101 Twinks? Because you can't even... I guess what would you do? Just do world PvP or use one of the follow trinkets or mounts or something. I haven't done serious battleground multi-boxing since what is it? Since they took follow out of Battlegrounds. That was kind of a dick move in my opinion. But whatever. I just did this quest earlier. I guess I could do it again. There's a player with 24 traits and 852 eye level. In the guild that I've been raiding with this expansion, there was a player that was in Nighthold with us, and he hadn't been doing his artifact knowledge training, so he was still getting, like, he had stupid short, like, small number of traits because he was still getting like 20 and 30 arcane power tokens at a time because he wasn't leveling his traits, and oh man, or he wasn't leveling his knowledge, and oh, I can only imagine how frustrating that would be. What's the most amount of tunes I've built multi-box since I've started? I have only ever done 5 characters. I've only ever wanted to pay for 5 accounts. I guess no, that's probably not true. I did 6 characters in EverQuest a long time ago, and I keep coming back to WoW, so I didn't stick with EQ very long. And I think I was running 6 clerics or something, like, really dumb, which you would do in EverQuest, just because I didn't know any better at the time. Yeah, 4x Hunters is awesome. I'm running 3 Hunters with Mirai. We're going to be doing dungeons here probably about 1:30 Central, so in a couple hours we're going to be doing... we hit 91, almost 92 yesterday, so we're going to be doing dungeons... Draenor dungeons today with 3 Hunters, and then he's going to be playing the tank and healer. Do I have to do that on all the characters? Yeah, I probably do. Or not. Oh, I have to run away. Yeah, Elemental Shaman are a lot of fun, and I think they've always done really well in multi-boxing because of the simplicity of the rotation and the class. Even as complex as the classes got in Cataclysm and Wrath, it was still really, really easy to multi-box. And even if you, and it only ramps up. I mean, the more characters you do, the more powerful you are in some cases. I think up until a point. I think there's some diminishing returns once you get to 20 people, or to 20 tunes. Yeah, the artifact in the instant chain lightnings is amazing. Am I getting that on all of them? Okay, yes I am. Yeah, I think I only have 4 active accounts right now, and I think that's kind of one of the other reasons why I didn't level my other healers. I didn't really want to pay for another account right this second, but now I kind of need to, so I kind of have to reactivate it. But I think I've got enough gold that I could probably buy some cheap tokens. That's 4. Okay, one more. Oh, thanks, Payne. That's awesome. Yeah, it's that's a lot of fun to do. That was kind of a half-assed, is this even going to work kind of a project, because Mirai and I started doing that about a year ago, and we leveled. I was tanking and healing. I played a paladin and a shaman just because those are the tank and healer combos that I know really well. And he was playing. He started off playing 3 mages. And it was ridiculously slow. And I think we left that team at 74, and we started a new team where I was playing a warrior tank and a priest healer, and he played 3 ret paladins. And that was just laughable DPS, because the rets just destroyed everything. It was so much fun. And we got those characters to about 94, I think, is where we left those. Before we quit working on that team, mainly because I got busy and he got busy. Oh, you're very familiar. That's awesome. So Mirai gets like people who are like, "Oh, this video is so dumb," and you know, why are you doing this? There's no challenge to this video. And I was like, man, screw those people, because it's us having fun. Number one, that's what's awesome, is Mirai's making amazing highlights videos out of all that stuff, and it's us just screwing around having fun doing whatever. So it's totally fine if people don't want to like that or whatever. So I wouldn't worry too much about it. But yeah, we've gotten a lot of good response to it. But yeah, there's some people that try to like post comments and be like, "Oh, there's no challenge to this. This is so boring." I was like, well, if it's too boring, don't watch, right? There's people out there that want to see this stuff, that want to see people doing this. Oh, and there's the special thing that's coming down the river. Look at that. Look at the timing on that is awesome. And of course, only one character can get it. Damn it, that sucks. Oh, there it is. There's another one. Or is it not? There it is. Oh, I have to swim against the current. I'm gonna. Oh, I just lost 2 characters. Awesome. That's funny. Yeah, I don't make a lot of teams either, just because I'm lazy about leveling. And the other thing is I don't multi-box a ton of accounts, just because, one, I do too much other shit that I don't want to have to spend that much time leveling and micromanaging and doing all the management of that many teams. So it's just not viable, or it's not worthwhile for me to mass multi-box. I think if I wasn't involved in so many other things and that sort of stuff, that I probably would, but I don't know. I think 20 would probably be my limit, just because I don't want to deal with the lag, and I also don't want to have to invest in that much hardware. That's a ton of hardware. Because of those videos, you're multi-boxing now? That's awesome. Yeah, I mean, the whole 3+2 thing was kind of a half-ass idea of, hey, what would it be like if we just if we tried to do, like, you know, 2 of us were multi-boxing 5-mans, and it worked really well, I think, because it lets one person focus on just pure damage, and it lets one person focus on tanking and healing, and it's really easy from. I think it's definitely easier on the DPS. You have much less to worry about than tanking and healing, but at the same time, it's a lot of fun to tank and heal, especially the videos that we were doing with my priest when I was priest and warrior. I was actually able to drive from the priest a good bit. That was pretty cool. Did I leave that on everybody? So what was more fun about it before Legion? Was it the zones? Was it the order halls where people aren't as, or what? I mean, I figured that Legion seemed to fix a lot of world PvP stuff, other than the zoning issues with zones not having a ton of people in them. Apparently I have Nightbot aliases that I don't have set right. Oh, yeah. Yeah, I get that. That makes sense. Yeah, the phasing and stuff is kind of weird. Good old order resources. Do one more. Let's go get a ring. A ring sounds good. Get rid of some heirlooms.
Strange predators are encroaching on this ecosystem. Have overtaken this area. Predators are encroaching on this ecosystem before those eggs hatch.
Kind of love my voice. Oh, well, thank you. I have a voice built for silent movies and a face built for radio. Where are you going? Get back over here. No, are you? Oh, okay. Go over there. Yeah, go loot something. No, you can go loot. Welcome to radio. Thanks. Oh, I might need to drop a totem here. Oh, I got it. Cool. How old am I? I am 36. So, in a lot of gaming, I'm an old fart. Thanks, Ouch. I'll get off your lawn as soon as I can, Ouch. Alright, yeah, I definitely need a totem here. Maybe some heroism. Heroism will solve everything, right? Stone form action. Ah, this is a 111 elite. That's why it's taking me forever to kill it. Oh, wait. Make sure to loot that guy.
You have proven to be quite the hunter you were victorious.
Oh yeah, multiboxing is a ton of fun, even if you have kind of a crappy PC. Before I built this PC about a year, almost 2 years ago, I had kind of a crappier PC, and it wasn't super awesome for like Rift, but I loved playing Rift. I boxed Rift to like level 20 or something. It was so much fun, and it just I had it on like super low settings, and I think Rift even had a client that was a low setting client. And it was just really, really awesome. Is that ring any good? 815 versus 805? Yes, it is. We will take it. No, I don't care what you say about that. I'm taking the higher eye level. It's all about the eye level right now. All about that eye level. 798 and 786. We're almost ready for dungeons. Alright, so we need to go turn in. Let's go grab this flight path, and we'll jump on a flight. Well, this one's probably closer. We'll jump on a flight path to go turn in the emissary, and maybe we'll get another legendary. Yeah, Stormwind and 3 FPS, man. That sucks. I'm fortunate enough that I had Mirai help me spec out a relatively cheap PC a couple years ago, and it has held. This is what I'm using now, and it has held up really, really well. Granted, I'm only using 3 clients at the moment. But I'm very happy with it. I think I've got a 960, NVIDIA 960 or 970 video card. It could definitely stand to be upgraded, but I'm super happy with considering I spent $1,000 on it over a year and a half ago, and I'm still able to do 3 boxing. And my settings right now are like these are the same video settings that I solo with. So I'm really happy that I can 2 and 3 box the same video quality that I solo with. It's all about stats, not eye level. It is unless you're trying to get into LFR or until you're trying to get into Random Dungeon Finder. I would agree with you. Until then, I'm all about that eye level. After that, yeah, it's all about stats. But get me the eye level to get me into the freaking dungeons is kind of what I'm going after now. Yeah, my specs are at the bottom of the Twitch video. You can see what I'm running. It's about a year-old system now, but it has held up really, really well. It's 32 gigs of RAM. Very happy with it. So in about an hour and a half, Mariah and I are going to kick things off with our 3+2 boxing. And like I said earlier, we're going to be doing... we're going to be in Warlords of Draenor content, and it is probably going to be kind of painful, because I think we only get 1 dungeon for a while, So it's like every few levels, it's just going to be one dungeon over and over and over. He didn't even record anything we did yesterday that was going through Mists of Pandaria content, just because it was going to be the same handful of dungeons over and over and over. So I don't know if he is going to record again tonight. I see it, there I go doing repeater again. I don't know if he's going to, yeah, painful, exactly. So I don't know if he's going to record today or not. I actually exported some of the videos from yesterday, like the 3 or 4 hour video. I exported them out to my YouTube channel, so hopefully those will be done at some point, where you can kind of go and skip through and see if anything is interesting there. A lot of it is just us like blowing up a mob or going through a dungeon and just wrecking a bunch of mobs real fast and going, haha, look at the hunters, they're overpowered. And then we go do it again and again. It's kind of cool. It was fun. It was at least fun to go through. Alright. Let's open that. No legendary there, but this one already has legendary next, so that's fine. 805 boots. What do I have? Yeah, I'll take it. 805 and some more AP. Excellent. Oh, I'm at full artifact power. I have to go do that, don't I? Crap, I have to. Okay. Well, that's good that I'm at least at full artifact power now. Findings 805. Yep, that's an upgrade. We'll take it. And now I'm probably at full, yeah, I'm at full artifact power. Okay, so now I kind of have to go figure out if I can go do that quest that will... is that 805? No, I think I've already got something better. Yep, 810, because my class hall is better. Alright, so off to Dalaran we go. And I didn't get a legendary. Alright, so I've got 2 legendaries. Don't need that. Let's Hearth. Yeah, that was crazy. The second world quest I did was Withered Gem, the weekly, and I got a legendary off of that. And then the first emissary I did, I got a legendary. So that's ridiculous. I love it. I hearthed to the wrong place. This is not what I wanted to do. Assault on Val'Sharah. I really don't want to do this again. It's fine, you can go away. We should have gone to Dalaran. I have to figure out something to do for lunch before we start streaming with Mirai too. Because Mirai's just going to want to run and grind and grind and grind. Is that a 6,000? Yes it is. Alright, so we need to do the Broken Shore quest line, which I think starts with Khadgar over here.
There is much to be
Yes. Wait, do I need to do this, or do I need to do... Do I need to... Does that start at the class hall? Huh. Okay.
knowledge is and using it wise.
I think I have to go out and do that anyway, so...
Hail and well met, champion.
Quickly, champion. We need you on the front lines.
I really wish you could skip this if you've already done it.
Our assault on the southern beach is being met with heavy resistance.
Yeah, so I have to open up the island, and then the island is where I will have a quest to go do something that should open up those other artifacts, or the artifact traits. These over there. This is also going to be really interesting on a PvP server where probably there's a lot of people ganking. So that's going to be fun.
We must take the beach before we can claim the ruins to the west.
Well, at least the world quest that'll be on the island should give me some better rewards than the rest of the zones. Love that artifact ability for the instant chain lightning. It's so awesome.
Good. They thought you were ready for us. Okay.
Wonder if I can just run past all this stuff. This might have been a bad call. Oh, now all the people come up. So whenever I press 1 in game, my view sets all my my view sets on all characters. My only macro I have for set view is set 1, set 2. No, I can't see spells with it. Keys that use 1 beside the broad. Macro for shift 1. That's a new big noob. It sounds like you may have one of the other key maps active on your character set. So look at your character set and make sure that the only key maps that are associated with it are the ones that you're actually using. Would be the first thing I would check. If that doesn't work, feel free to hop into the Iceboxer IRC or Discord and ask in the support channel, the general channel. That would probably be the best bet. You also can enable, if you do Control-Alt-Shift-G, you can turn on the debug mode for your key maps, and you can press the button and you can see which, when you're pressing 1, what is actually being sent through interspace. So that would probably be a little helpful as well. If Alj is still around, he could probably answer you because he's a freaking genius at Iceboxer and interspace. I'm totally gonna die. Where are my ults? Where are you guys? Run away, run away, run away.
The forces of must close the portals before our allies are overrun.
The Wardens are with you, champion.
As is the light. You march to your doom!
Alright, I fixed my chat stuff there. That should be better. You shouldn't get the missing aliases error anymore. Alright, where did everybody go? We have to go deplete the forces. Oh, this is taking forever. They need to up how much you get from these mobs. Maybe it's just my load damage. That could definitely be it. This should do it. That big guy. Oh, I should be closing these stupid portals. Oh, that's why it's taking so long. I bet closing the portals gives you a shit ton of the credit. Alright. Let's go back over here.
More portals? What the hell is our backup?
Take down Dread Commander Argonoth. We will deal with the rest.
Illidan, how courteous of you to finally arrive. Warden, see to the real work while Illidan's demon hunters caper about with their bats.
Oh, I had 2 minutes. I shouldn't have used my hero there. It's okay. I've got plenty of hero. Yeah, we're gonna run away. Run! Oh shit, that's gonna hurt. Oh, dodged it. Nice. Run away. That's gonna hurt. Yep. So dead. So dead. Come on, heals. Let's go. Oh, of course, they finally finished him. Okay.
We must destroy it before Dalaran's defenses fail. The Council of the Black Harvest has
Where am I supposed to go?
set up a gate
Okay.
for us. You may do the honors, champion.
Yes, come forth. I could use some entertainment.
Mephistroth! The warlocks took the world from you, Nathrezine. I would not be so arrogant if I were you.
Silence!
Here, these will help. Plant them around the ship. I will activate them from here when ready.
What's my eye level? My eye level is 810 on the leader, 800 on the second, and 786 on the third. So, almost ready for dungeons. At the moment, I'm more worried about unlocking those other traits, so I won't have all this artifact power piling up on me. I didn't realize you could actually max it out before you open up your other traits. That was probably a waste, but it was still funny.
Another foolish mortal wishes to face me? So be it. Wasted here. With the power from the tomb, I will destroy all of you.
Get ready, champion. I'm pulling you out and detonating the bomb. We have won this great you are ourselves best. Legion's master
Not all wonders are lost. Not all.
There is much to be done. Farewell, and the Legion, using it wisely is the key. You are our last. Farewell, my last.
Alright, now, let's see. Choose a second artifact. Discover a hidden Legion threat. This is what I need to do. Okay. Oh, okay, so I just got to go kill stuff. Easy enough. Oh yeah, the echo's kind of terrible. I should probably set something up that like mutes my the audio of my alts with a keybind or something. Oh god, I'm dying. Yeah, I gotta turn off the sound on the alts. Oh, hey, look at that. Trinket. Let's go ahead and use that guy. So we're gonna jump from a 775 trinket to an 850. Hell yes. Did everybody get a Dauntless trinket, or it was just that one? Just that one. That's unfortunate. Yeah, I don't have the music on, but I usually get the sounds, especially in case I have one run away or get left behind. I can hear a difference or something. need to look at this quest real fast and see what do I actually have to do. Is this a drop or I have to go find something? Because I don't want to have to just kill stuff. Investigating the Legion. So I have to read a book on the east side. Is that what I have to do? Oh, okay. Turning quests. So get the quest and kill random monsters. Okay, so I have to kill random monsters. Okay, that's fine. Guess I should at least go and do some world quests. That way I get credit for those as well as killing random things hoping this note drops. Yeah, I should probably have a slot swap macro that lowers the volume. Oh, I'm going to the wrong island. Let's go down here first.
Keep this new threat under control.
Oh, there it was. Oh, are you kidding me? Is it not going to be there for everybody? Oh my god, that sucks. That is unfortunate. Alright, that's 2 out of the 3. Oh no, that was everybody. Okay, good. Alright, let's go turn this in and see if that advances our artifact.
Hey, there is much well met, champion. Trust in yourself, Azeroth will surely fall.
Or not. Haven't opened that up yet. So what do we have to do? I know there's a thing that you have to do. Oh, it's the council's call. Okay, so I have to go back to Dalaran. That's right.
And the least, but using it wisely.
Come. I think this is a matter best discussed privately.
Damn it! Another attack. Stay alert. Damn it! Another attack. Stay alert. Well met. You need something? As you can see, the Legion's reach.
Alright, while they do RP, I'm going to take a quick break and start preheating the oven for some lunch. I'll be right back.
Their agents look across Azeroth, threatening to subvert our efforts at the tomb. They are some of the Legion's most powerful jackets.
If the plans of these things come to fruition, all our effort, all our sacrifice will have been for naught. Much has been asked of this war champion. I fear even more is needed. We must enlist your help to hunt these targets down. You may be the only one with any chance of stopping them.
Alright, so let's keep going back. Let's see, what's for lunch today? I think it is chicken tenders for lunch today. Alright, so what do they want me to do? They want me to go back to Dalaran? Okay. Oh, this is the Nightborn quest line. Okay, I don't care about that.
I am the Nystra of the Shelter have made a dire pact. First darkness have made a dire pact. My people have made a dire pact. If you have found this nest, time is short. capable of finding me as well. Make haste for Surma. Finding me as well. Make haste for Surma as well. Make haste for Surma. Nala Kanesh.
Oh, let's go turn in that quest. They're probably going to send me to Suramar, which is fine. I don't care.
Knowledge is much power. Using it wisely. Be careful. Be careful. The land of Suramar has been wild. Suramar has been wild 10,000 years.
Can I assist?
I think we're in the wrong shop.
Safe travels.
Well met. Need no help. Safe travel. Light bless you.
I have a feeling this is not what I was supposed to be doing to unlock the new artifact traits, but oh well. I need to go. I need to see if there's a guide for that. So I don't think this is the quest line that does it. Oh, of course it's phased. Are we all in our own phase? Damn it, we are. Ugh, this is annoying.
Make it quick. If you mess with Bellfire. time for trivia. Is overloaded. The bells tearing rifts into the twisting nether. The fool. What is it? Overloaded. Is tearing the bell. No time for trivia. The fool. The bell fire hornet is overloaded. Is tearing rifts into the twisting nether. If you mess with bell fire, you get burned. Make it quick. Very well. I'll try to get it stable. Hold the demons off until I can stop them.
Oh great, I have to do this
Try to get it stable.
one at a time.
Hold the
This
demons
sucks.
off until I can stop them. I'll try to get it stable. Hold the demons off until I can stop them.
Shouldn't have tried to do this at one time.
I'll try to get it stable. Hold the demons off until I can stop.
This sucks that you have to do all one by one. Oh, and they're all done now? Of course they are.
Make sure to study the runes well. Make sure to study the runes well. I don't want to know. Are we done? Very well. Make sure to study the runes well. I don't want to know what attempt to stabilize the point. I hope you know what you're doing. Wait. Something's wrong. I can't control.
Why did I die? That's so stupid. Come on.
No time for tricks. All right. I'll attempt to stabilize the point. I hope you know what you're doing. Wait. Something's wrong. I can't control.
Oh, what am I doing wrong? Oh, I'm gonna die again. I'm gonna have to look this one up because this is getting dumb. Tom, Talar, and Dregla. Okay. Talar. Dregla. Tom. Those are the three that you want.
What is it? Alright, I'll attempt to stabilize the point. I hope you know what you're doing. The runes seem to be working. The fell energy is subsiding. It is done. Make it quick. Very well. Alright, I'll attempt to stabilize the portal.
Alright, well, I was just being dumb and not doing the right runes. That's what I was doing wrong.
The fell energy is subsiding. It is done. What? Alright, done. I'll attempt to stabilize the portal. What? I hope you know what you're doing. With no time, runes seem to be working. The fell energy is subsiding. It is done. Bombar has the scent. Meet him on the other side of no time for to lead you to your missing mage.
Hopefully this puts me back into where I'm grouped up. I can do this together, because otherwise it's going to suck. And it looks like it did. Excellent. And the oven just beeped. I'll be right back. All right. Oh, this having to do these solos is a pain.
Yes? The void is my ally.
It looks like Bombar has tracked down your missing mage. I'll be taking him back
Yes?
now. Good luck with Agatha.
Behind you!
You will need it.
So the Kirin Tor wishes to send me more playthings? While Levia has kept me quite satisfied. It would be rude of me to turn down such a gift. Come then, hero. Entertain me. My, you are a strong one. Breaking you will be ever so fun. No! It cannot be! You shattered my illusion, insolent wretch! I will hunt you down. Mark my words!
What was that?
And why am I missing the little fellhound guy? Oh, I must not have never started it. Ugh. I hate this stuff. Wonder if I can just go right back down. Oh, that's not it. Oh, but the foul thing isn't still here. Why isn't he here? I really don't want to have to go clear all those mobs again. Oh, that sucks.
What needs doing? needs doing. Send Modera my regards, hero. And thank you.
Now let's see if this is going to do it for the shaman. This shaman, because if it's not, I don't want to dick around with trying to do that. Yeah, okay. That's what I got to do.
With a portion of this council's power.
Our power manifests here in Valtarel. Amshala Azakim.
Together, we must all lend our strength.
Gonna have to do this solo. This is so annoying.
Focus on driving their armies from Azeroth. We will give everything we have and finish this once and for all.
Farseer, once again you have fought to safeguard Azeroth's future. On behalf of the entire council, thank you.
At least I know I was on the right quest track, anyway. Alright, so almost done with the second shaman, then I have to do this one more time so I can open up all the extra talents, or the 4 extra talents on my artifacts. And probably by the time I get done with that, it's going to be time to switch over to the hunters and level with Mariah a bit.
Has tracked down your missing mage. I'll be taking you back. Good luck with Agatha.
How can I help? Behind you!
So the Kirin Tor wishes to send me more playthings? While Levia has kept me quite satisfied. It would be rude of me to turn down such a gift. Come then, hero. Entertain me. My, you are a strong one. Breaking you will be ever so fun. No! It cannot be!
I should not have started a fight with this freaking mob. It's taken forever to kill it. Alright, I'll be right back. And of course, I'm dying to something when I come back. That's what I get for walking away.
Step back and raise your weapon. We will infuse it with a portion of this council's power.
Our power manifests here in Valtarel. Amshala Azakim.
Together, we must all lend our strength. The Legion sought to use its agents to subvert our efforts at the Tomb of Sargeras. Thanks to your efforts, they failed. Now, we focus on driving their armies from Azeroth. We will give everything we have and finish this, once and for all.
Farseer, once again you have fought to safeguard Azeroth's future. On behalf of the entire Council,
It looks like Fambar has tracked down your missing mage. I'll be taking him back now. Good luck with Agatha, hero. You.
My demons stand behind you.
So the Kirin Tor wishes to send me more playthings? While Levia has kept me quite satisfied. It would be rude of me to turn down such a gift. Come then, hero. Entertain me. You are a strong one. Breaking you will be be done. What needs doing? Send Modera my regards, hero. And thank you. Step back and raise your weapon. We will infuse it with a portion of this council's power.
Our power manifests here in Valtarel. Amshala Azakim.
Together, we must all lend our strength. The Legion sought to use its agents to subvert our efforts at the Tomb of Sargeras. Thanks to your efforts, they failed. Now, we focus on driving their armies from Azeroth. We will give everything we have and finish this, once and for all.
Farseer, once again you have fought to safeguard Azeroth's future. On behalf of the entire Council, thank you.
Alright, now that we have upgraded our artifact, we can go spend the rest of our points and consume all of the artifact power we have. Jeez, that was a giant pain in the ass to do that 3 times. Not looking forward to the rest of the class hall stuff. I should be joining Mumble at any moment now. About 10 or 15 minutes away from probably swapping over, if not sooner. See if I can knock out a couple role quests real fast.
The druids who watch over Emerald Bay haven't returned from their patrol.
Perhaps the sprites are up to something.
That shark came over the island there. All right. Uh-oh, it's going to port me into the dungeon. Damn it. Always forget about that. did it again. You know what? I'll just go the other way around.
Vital tower would be a vital strategic fit the Forsaken Friar.
Predatory birds have flown in from over this area. Push them back out to sea before those overrun.
Murad just got off of a 30-minute phone call with his mother because he forgot his mother's birthday yesterday.
justice to this world, but we cannot be everywhere. We offer you the honor of taking down a grave threat.
All right, one more.
Foul poison seeps into the waters
I
of
feel
mist
in my
veil.
bones that it must be
I
the
feel
work
in my
of
bones that it must be the work of a
Seek
corrupt
out
druid.
the defiler.
Seek out the defiler and end the
Hey, there you are. What's going on?
It's time.
And let me finish up one quest and turn it in, and then we'll be good to go. I don't care.
Oh shit, my garrison mission's done. I gotta go get this.
At least you set things right.
Alright, let's see if I got another legendary, and then I will swap over. So far, I've got 2 legendaries on the 3 Shaman team.
Oh, wow.
And I hit, just from hitting 110 today.
Holy shit, dude. Talk about the items themselves losing value. Legendaries were like such a special thing, and they're just like, well, they're just random drops now, fuck it.
So the first one dropped off of the second world quest I finished, because that was also the weekly. And then the second one dropped off, I think, the first emissary cache that I opened.
They're just handing them out. I got one yesterday too. I got a 970 ring. So I don't know if you want to do this, but I happen to have, let's see here. I happen to have just over 200 garrison resources, and what we can do is we can buy the potion of accelerated learning for 100 resources each, and that gives us 20% extra experience for 1 hour.
I'll have to see what I got.
I don't think it persists through death, so if one of us dies, then we'll just kind of have to sort of time it around each other. If we have to, like, spend a potion, like, you know what I mean?
Yeah,
So that 4 of us aren't getting 20% extra XP, and we're leaving one dude in the fucking dust.
So I found out today that if it doesn't take much to max out, and you can actually cap your artifact power if you don't go to the Broken Isles and open up the next set of traits.
Yeah, is that still an issue? Like, if you send your alt a book that is supposed to give them artifact level 40, do they not go to 40 right away?
They do, but you still, at some point, you will get capped on your